Switching is on, and it's a normal match, it looks like. Red team is pretty red. It's got Slugma, Magmortar, and Parasect.
Blue team has Forretress, Torchic, and Murkrow. Only Murkrow is blue here. So Forretress, has 30, which is not very useful here.
Gen 4 30.
Gen 4 30, try hard. So Torchic has a Passion Berry, which reduces water type damage, but there are no water moves on either team. It also has Sword Dance and Protect with Speed Boost, so with a bit of setup and luck, it can become a useful sweeper. Oh,
yeah,
but
and Parasect has Dry Skin.
Yeah, but its only physical attack is Mega Kick, and that has a chance to miss, so...
As if Parasect wasn't already dead to everything on this team. I mean, Signal Beam is really good against it, you know, Fire Blast. It has 4x weakness and the Dry Skin weakness, and it's 4x weak against Air Cutter and Heat Wave on Murkrow, so I guess no matter what, Red Parasect is going to die next battle unless Red Team can close it out before Parasect comes out. Its rest doesn't really help it too much right now. It seems to be a more defensive set, but you know, the type coverages are just too strong against it right now.
Yeah, the Parasect set will have been interesting in another battle, since it can both put the opponent to sleep and heal up with its own resting sleep.
Oh, Gario, thanks for calling us positive people. Try to be positive, you know? There's so much negativity in the world, why should I have to contribute to it?
Yeah, I try my best to be positive as well, especially on TPP. Like, I know we don't have our frustrations and challenges in real life, but yeah, I try my best.
My favorite time when being negative, though, is when I think a run is over, and then we somehow get the most ridiculous RNG and we manage to beat the Elite Force or a Gym Leader or something, when I think there's no chance. That's the only time I'm okay with being negative. Alright, Slugma versus Forretress. You guys didn't miss anything, the battle is just starting. Alright, they get the Fire Blast off, but that's not going to help Forretress. I guess they were banking on Fire Blast missing since it has a 15% chance to miss and then land a 50% Zap Cannon and then get a 25% Paralysis hack, but that didn't happen. That's a lot of percents. So Murkrow comes out now. Let's see what it can do.
So Murkrow sets up with Calm Mind, which might be technical, since Slugma only has Fire Blast.
Yeah, that's its only move, and it only has 4 more PP. It misses 1 Fire Blast, which gives Blue Team a chance. It also has a Scope Lens plus Air Cutter for increased crit chance, and it gets up to +2 in both special attack and special defense. Yeah, Fire Blast doesn't do too much damage after +2, but it still has a chance to burn, so Murkrow better watch out and not get too greedy. Alright, it uses Air Cutter.
Yep,
and it doesn't crit, but it's almost enough to kill.
And another Fire Blast
misses. Yep, Murkrow kills Slugma with Air Cutter. And it still has its stats and it's at pretty high health still. But Magmortar has Fire Punch, which is a physical move, so the special defense boosts gained from Calm Mind don't really help it too much. On Murkrow's defense though, it is faster, so if it gets a crit, it could possibly even kill Magmortar here with Air Cutter. We'll see what happens. That's the second. Oh, it wouldn't have killed anyway. But Murkrow isn't exactly frail, and it manages to live Fire Punch.
Murkrow fires off yet another Air Cutter, and this almost defeats the Magmortar.
3 Air Cutters in a row, and no crit yet, even though it has a Skill Cleanse, and Air Cutter is a higher critical hit ratio move. That's a bit unfortunate. But they did get 2 Fire Blast misses, so let's keep that in mind. So the RNG kind of balanced out in the end. If Magmortar falls, then Torchic is almost certainly dead, but I guess it could come down to Fire Blast miss in the end. Torchic uses Protect in order to activate Speed Boost. So now it should be faster than Magmortar and Parasect. It was faster than Parasect already without the Speed Boost. So even though Blue has an advantage, they can still lose if Fire Blast misses against Parasect. Because if Fire Blast misses, they can use Spore. But it's gonna be a long road, because its only offensive attack besides Snore is HP Bug. And it won't have an opportunity to rest, really. If I was Blue Team, I wouldn't use Mega Kick, because then they'd have a chance to start Rest and Snoring. Well, in the end, Fire Blast just kills Parasect, and that's that.
So, Blue Team gets a payout of 170%.
Faceful Fourth Pepper. That's a new one. I'm really impressed on how you guys can keep on coming up with creative pronunciations of my name. I think my favorite one though is Fail Full Force. Or Faithful Fool, or there's lots of good ones. Faithful Horse. Lots of nice Dendy faces in chat.
I'm surprised you guys came up with a new Dendy face path though. But well, TVP isn't TVP without its pastas.
You can read the Pokemon hints because I think I talk too much in battles.
Okay, so we're back to the hourly break, and all 3 hints here are about electric types, it seems.
It evolves when bathed in electric-like energy along with question mark. The reasons are still unknown. While one alone doesn't have much power, a chain of many question mark can be as powerful as lightning. One alone can emit only a trickle of electricity, so a group of them gathers to unleash a powerful electric shock. I haven't done too much PBR recently, but did they change it so that all the hints had a similar theme? In order to make it less obvious? Because I noticed last break they were all fire related, and this break they were all electric related. Is that something that they added, or is it just a coincidence from RNG?
They might have added it recently, and they also made the Pokemon silhouette a bit less blurred. A bit more blurred, so that it is less obvious. But you can see the similarities in hints 2 and 3.
Yeah,
also,
the fact that they have groups.
Oh, this Nino match.
Nino. Too bad it wasn't Nemo, but it almost got there. Did you ever play Final Fantasy? Oh, go on, sorry.
Sorry. So it seems like Axio has bet a token match related to Zigzagoon, Linoone, and Ferd on each side. Is this some sort of tribute to Ready Line?
Rack Attack. Ready Lion is one of my favorite players.
I like how Ready Lion talks using inputs. For example, when we keep losing, he uses coordinates and stuff to spell out loser.
Yeah, Ready speaks through actions, not words, you know? And everyone notices him because he has the most inputs. You know, there's some debate whether he uses scripts or not, but generally he does have good intentions, at least, with what he tries to do. I think a lot of people don't really understand the goals that he goes for, so they just label him a troll. Then again, he doesn't really speak to people in public much either. Some people say that I kind of am trying to read too much into the good of him, and that he's generally uncommunicative, but you know, I'd rather see the good of someone than see the bad. I mean, I'd rather know both, but if I had to choose one, I'd rather know the good, because there's